welcome back. It's been a little bit since last time on my end, like it's nighttime now, but, I think I left this where we had it, yeah. Last time I got the that row of, hoppers is leading, the, it's out of range. The gunpowder and, reeds sugarcane down from up there where the creeper dropper is. Well, I'll get to that. Did that. We know about that, if you were here. Next, I, did add some platforms around Frog Hill. Not just the, trapdoors, those have been there for a week or two. I can point that out in a sec. It's... I don't know when I lost the plot on that, but I went from the deep slate to basalt. It looks similar, but not identical, so I could gut it and replace it, or just even put something on top of it that allows spawning, but it looks better. I don't know, it doesn't really matter, honestly. Following that, because I was like after a couple of days, I jumped ahead by almost a month, well, 3 weeks. Looking for gunpowder up where I just was looking, and filled the whole, it's full, basically, at this point. Followed by, I went ahead and grabbed a few maps and blank maps and filled in a spire of the map I can point out in a sec. This is because if you, 9 times 2 minus 1 is 17, not 19, which is relevant when you're thinking that this is 9 and that's 9, and if you fill maps, but all but 1, it's actually both plus 1 to get the 19. I don't know why the hell I was thinking that 2 rows of 19 was 1 more than I needed to get to, or 2 rows of 9 was 1 more than I needed. Let me sleep real quick. Yeah, so we have a couple of things that I can point out I've done. One of them's just here. It is this line of mapitude, well, cartography really. Starting right there beneath me is new, and of course I had to go back and get the last 2 because I only had 17. I didn't bother bringing the whole stack with me just so I could keep track of what I was doing easily, and it worked fine until I got the math wrong. Not a lot. There's kind of a neat little island or 2, but nothing significant showed up while I was doing it, so more or less it just fills this whole thing in. And then over here, which I can probably jump to and swim and go up or whatever I'm going to do without hurting myself too much, is just, yeah, I lurked up here, which for a lot, I might get some creepers happening while I'm up here pointing this out. Oh, once I get up there first. This is a lengthy... It's really fast. That's not the problem. Problem is it's a long distance. Like driving really fast across Nebraska. Get up here. Oh, I filled in this a bit. I didn't mention it. Just because while I was lurking, I occasionally came in and... This running around like this is something to do while lurking, but when it stops about here, it just gets a little dangerous, so I gave myself a little place to switch back and be here. Creepers spawn up there, fall down here, swat them. Optionally, they also crush each other to death eventually, but there's one. But, and then that ends up... Did I not outrun it? Maybe not. Ends up down there. That's actually probably going to be jammed now that I think about it. The reeds here, of course, fire when the observer there notes that this middle one is long enough, and the pistons behind all this, there it goes, like that. It's just really listening to me today, that's cool. And that now is, yeah, going on. Those both things fall down this one line of hoppers, and here's where the problem arises. Did that hurt? It seemed like that hurt. That was weird. That's full. That isn't. That's okay. That's full. This, of course, isn't, because that's not. But, the trick now is I think there's going to be gunpowder right now. There's not. Why not? That's weird. Is it just not down here yet? Maybe. Anyway, the sorting system separates them. And then once we have, crafters to play with, I can figure out how they work, and since they're already separate, I'll throw the reeds, the sugarcane, from here, down over into a crafting thing, which I don't really have anything handy to point it out with. I should be able to assemble 3 at a time into 3 stacks of paper, like that, but different. And then once I have that, I can use a different crafter, I suppose, to come back with the paper, combine it with 1 stack of paper and 3 stacks of gunpowder should get me these kind of rockets, which I guess I need some, because I went map making. I can look into the nether real quick and show you what I did with, it's actually really effective, to be honest. Every bit of surface area that I gave that thing, it's throwing, spicy slimes, magma cubes at me now. Not really at me, but it's like the game is producing them, that's for sure. Let's figure out where that'll work. And, the nether is in here. So, let's have a look at that. And get through this thing, and maybe not get attacked, because there's actually less of these things. Well, whatever that just was. Less of these guys spawning down here now, because there's this big ceiling. They spawn up there instead, which is better. It's optimal. So, right in there we have 3 frogs. And there's one going after right there. So, I splayed these out a bit. There's probably... Oh, I can't even get to it. There's probably some... I don't have any. Some magma ball, whatever the hell they are. You know, I know how to get one. Give me... There it is. I knew that would be in there. It just has to be. Get out of there. It doesn't go there. Until I get like 5 stacks of those, it's not going to be a big problem, because anything else will filter through. As for... And there's my little lurk point. I just close the door and wait. You can kind of see them up there, but I can also head up there and point out that we have... Still used all ladders. Get off. Yeah, they're just spawning anywhere, and you can see that it's all different types, but... Don't come to me, go to the frogs, that's what your job is. Anyway, this gives them this much room to spawn, which is... I could even tear out all of this to give just a little more room, but I don't think it matters that much. You gonna hop in there? Because that proves my point. They do like to come toward me, and the flaw in this is... Like that guy, maybe? Probably he's gonna make it. He might get across that corner. Come on. That's good. They can bounce around down there until the snow blocks make them small enough for the frogs to eat, and that's the end of their lives. Did a little lurking up here, incidentally. Let me get up here and I'll show you. Came up here just for a couple of game days, kind of looking at something in part. But, yeah, we're doing pretty well on amassing... Oh, by the way, do I have a slot for... Probably one of these? Doing decent on gold nuggets. Which, you know, speaking of crafters, I guess we're up to that point. I could probably pile these into ingots and then blocks, cubes, with crafters. So that'd be something neat to do. Incidentally, I'm a little concerned overall, like that's up to here. That can also be cubed with crafters. What else do we have? Not much. Everything else is pretty roses, I suppose. Gas tiers, we don't even have a sorter stack of it yet. That's got to get to like 41, I guess. Gunpowder occasionally happens because gas, the fireball, the magma cube I just saw, chicken can happen, because, and then probably feathers, yeah. This one, I think, this one is for anything, but anything in this case would be swords. So, swords go down to here, and then over here into the row of these things, which should be empty unless I'm not... What is that? How does that gas? That was weird. Anyway, that gets me more nuggets. That's my captive piglin who gives me stuff if I give it gold bars, but I've been saving them up to do railroads or whatever. Incidentally, up here is, if this is new, when was the last time I came up here on camera? Seems like it might have been recently. It might have been this year. But up here I've got another village. I don't know why I'm doing this, because like this is going to be episode 196, I think, and probably 200 we could do a world tour, so this will be pretty redundant if I just do it all again. But here we are. Climbing, hang on. Yeah, up here is, this is where I usually do any lurking. I just kind of get off the vines along this line up there. There's activity, which I don't want to be too close to. It would prevent spawning. I just sort of sit here, do like this so the whole computer is open. There goes some iron. And, yeah, that way I can alt-tab away. And, you know, about that, I picked something up yesterday. Friday, I think, technically. I can show you in a sec. It's weird. It is so bizarre. It's been out for, well, it's not out yet. It's early access, but it's existed in some form for a bit. Yeah, this is a village, and it, they produce the iron guys, and the environment more or less produces the pigmen, broadly, primarily. I also get the occasional piglin and ghast and whatever, but they kill each other, I get all their stuff, I'm the winner, everyone else loses. I like that part. Let me position myself to be able to alt-tab away. And, oh, that was stupid. Let me do it this way. Let me launch this. Hang on a sec. I grabbed this, like, 36 hours ago, maybe. It is so bizarre. I've played with it a little. Look into it. Vintage Story. It's an early access. It's not Minecraft. It really looks like it ought to. Hang on, I'll load it up. Here we are. This is where I parked last time. I'm holding a torch. I think that's probably sunset. Yeah. It's not Minecraft. It kind of generally looks like it ought to be. That's my apparent voice. It was the closest to what I sound like. Rabbits and stuff. This is what I've done, is made it about this far. I made a campfire, which is somewhere, by the way. It's in, yeah, let me out of this. Let me up. There it is. I think, what day is it? 2. So, the way I have it set up, I think I have about a game week left, which, by the way, is going to be like 8 hours. Until, any monsters ever happen. But, yeah, I got a little fire going on. Is there anything in there? No. I can cook, fish that I stabbed to death with a little knife I made. I really don't get it yet. I get the principle is it looks like Minecraft and really isn't. And otherwise, and these are boxes, which this is neat. You can look at them both at once. That's cool. It is so, it's like pedantic mode. I think I want to say that I heard that it was inspired by Minecraft mod that made Minecraft as realistic as it could get, which apparently was this. And so here we are. It's really the mechanics of it, the basic mechanics. W to go forward and space is jump. Shift is sneak, etc. But yeah, it's strange. Whatever the hell it is. And you can go, I think. So here we are. Anyway, I got both of those. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I got a copy. It's actually cheaper than Minecraft. It's like 20, it's 18 euro, I think. So 21 American, something like that. Which, a little less than either for, pounds sterling, I suppose. I don't know, what would that be, 16-ish? Yeah, probably around there. 16 quid. At nighttime, yeah, it would be. Another nap, and then what I want to do today, actually, is something I've been meaning to want to do for a while. I don't really know how to do it, but I got a hunch, so we'll just try it. Quick nap, and I'll get a couple of materials. I'm trying to think how I intend to do this precisely, because what I want to do is find probably What I want to do first, let's just go look at what I have in mind, because it is, you probably noticed by the title, unless I didn't mention what it was going to be somehow. I've had these guys here for a bit. They're still here. They're still holding things. I don't know what the hell they're holding, or how to do anything else. What's it like in here? That's all, okay. Because downstairs from here I have the frogs, which isn't relevant to much, except that I devoted a corner to the frogs. So that looks like, not this. Down here I have this. If I did something like this somewhere for the foxes, I think that would be a good idea, because they can jump like all hell. So this is not going to be something where I build a fence around them and that's the end of it. They'll just get out, I think. So, I guess the first thing, let's just find out if I'm really wrong about anything important. I don't know why I came all the way up here. I didn't have to. Let's go, I probably ought to do something about the shaping of this island sometime. Let's go grab just some of this stuff. More is grown, I'll get it later. I want to see exactly what happens if I try to feed these guys. I think this is what they eat, I'm pretty sure. So if I get back to where they were... You know, there was something while I was mapping. There was a sunken ship. I got some more of this armor. So now I have 8 of these handy. And like an extra clock and a couple of just incidental things. What if can I feed you guys in a boat and will it do any good? Okay, they ate. Can you do anything or do I have to kill the boat? Oh, it worked. So if I understand it correctly, he'll follow me. He'll follow them. But since they're trapped, they're not going anywhere. Right? I'm not sure. Can I put a leash on you? Is that a thing? Well, that's handy. Come with me. A little more. Do I need to have berries that you'll follow, or do you... He wants to stay with his parents. Come with me. Okay. This might be... Can I hitch these to the... I don't want to. We might... I was thinking I could maybe the map pole thingies, but I don't want him getting in the water and then under the... Yeah, we're doing that. Come on. You still attached? Come on. Come the hell on. And I ought to have a place to throw this guy up here. And I just have to do this again with his sibling, I suppose. Let's just put this right there. And he lives there now. Reset what I've got to work with, and I'll, yeah, we could, again, I could just leash him up here, I guess, but if I wanted, like, a fox room or something, I would have to, build something. Well, I could leash him, I guess, apparently. But if I want something to contain them that's interesting at all, I'll probably want something that, allows for that. I should have... I know I have glass. Go ahead and give me whatever I can hold. Probably be putting a lot of this back, but flip that. Do I have still... It seems like I have extra doors. I'm not sure where I put them. Oh, door. Good enough. Yeah, we can go, build a little thing for them that they won't just get out of. I would hope. You guys probably aren't ready yet. I assume it'll be about 5 minutes. Let's go find a foxy spot. Actually, I could do it here. That would be neat. They don't need to be on grass for any reason. They haven't been on grass. They're in a boat on nether stuff. They don't care. I could put them on grass, except that unless I start putting the grass this way, there's no good place to do anything. So let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just realized I don't really want this door. I'm going to go find or make a couple of dark oak doors I'd rather use for the whole, just to stick with the theme. Hang on a sec. Okay, so knowing I'm going to do that, I can just go out. Oh, is this how... I'm full, I can't do anything. Okay. I've been trying to keep on top of that so it's not so insane when I want to do honey. So that was 8. 1, 2, 3... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4... And then probably like the inside, really. So if we go... Let's give him this much room. I can't click that, it's not grass. And, oh, wait. Yeah, it's... I did that wrong. It's 8, but then minus 2. I'm really bad, apparently, at, like, variable fraction thingies. Give me the glass back. And, yeah, I don't need anywhere near this much glass, but... Okay, so this time I want to go... where's the door? That's 1, 2, 3, 4... That's going to get a little annoying if I have to walk all the way around this to get in that door, but I don't know how often I do that. Let's actually go... Oh, you know, I could almost just patch it to that. In fact, I really could. Why the hell not? Oh, that's why not. Well, okay. Give me this. And the handy thing about this is this will actually let me go upstairs and, well, I don't really... That's already a ceiling. Let's do it from here, I guess. In fact... well... Is that right? Yeah. That was dumb. Okay. And then this is that. Oh, that's going to get ugly. Okay, I'll get to that. And then fill in that. And then drop down here. This should work. It's going to be a little weird looking, but it should be good. Doesn't matter which way I fall down from this, I suppose. Might be able to do this. Yeah. Just go out the door, and that's the... I'd probably leave it open, in fact. Go dump, glass, and... I've got the door... Yeah, let me look at this. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's a little weird in that... Uh-oh. I gotta go upstairs. That's not a way out. That's the point. Let me get up there, hang on. Should be... Yeah, I see what the... I just didn't get that filled in after I went down. Okay, not a problem. So that's that. I can either hop down and get hurt a bit, or just go back into the bedroom and get down that way. Put the glass away while I'm doing it, hang on. So by now these guys ought to be ready to do a kid again. And I can probably just left-click that. Get a leash ready. Bring you out here, and we'll just do the same thing again. Come on. Well, almost the same thing. So once I have them up here, I don't care as much about getting them around corners and stuff. I can just do whatever I want. Let's go. A little more. Come on, Fox. Alright. You stay there. I'm going to need a leash where I can use it, because otherwise it'll just do it wrong. Break that. Leash that. He probably grabbed it. He did. He totally grabbed it. Oh, whatever. Come on. Come on. You're... Okay, good. Come on. No, 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 no. Stay the hell there. Alright, so that's going to be a little chancy trying to get it. I'm just going to break this leash. I'm trying to... What time is it? Let me go find something. I don't know where to look for it. I have a way to get it. Let me, hang on a sec. Oh, you know, while I'm in the neighborhood, I'm not going to like this, can I put this on... Does it have to be on grass? Green. First of all, does it have to be on grass? No. Doesn't help me, because the grass is the closest thing. It has to be on some kind of... Yeah. Let's just put this right... That's good. I've never... Maybe I should be there sometimes. But I'm never really right there. That's fine. If that can grow, it'll just give me berries that I can have when I need them. Let me ditch the berries, possibly get rid of the rain, because it's almost nighttime. And see if I can track something down. Hang on a sec. If I have what I want, I don't know where to look for it, so I'll just get it. But meanwhile, it's now morning, which means it's not what it was. So it's day 3840. Day 3839 is what I want. Read a couple boxes and gave them a place to live. Which is fine. There's one last thing I want to do with these guys. It's not F3. I don't know why I thought it was. I'm going to have to, that's all iron, guys. Let me think. Certainly the village at 0x0 is my best option right now, I think. Let me hop in here and then pause this because this thing gets loud. And, yeah, there should be, some, librarians in here with something for me. Not sure what I need. I'll just grab... What these things cost. It's like 20 maybe. I don't know why I don't have any. Yeah, there might be even some in that spillover box, but whatever. Who is opened up enough to talk to about this? Give me that. And there's an anvil here. I'll get something done and be right back. Okay. Oh, I can still get more over there. Hang on. Alright, good. They're still both in there. I don't know if it matters whether they're holding something in their mouths, but that's not a thing they were holding. Come here. Hold still. Hold the hell still. Okay, I just gotta pick one. And then try to get the other one clear, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. Use name Mike. And Meg, because that's short for Michael J, and I don't know how Megan Fox, I don't know if there's an H in her name, so. You guys good? You're gonna live here and hold whatever's in your mouths? Works for me. No. Stay? His nose nearly is, or her, I don't know which one it is. I can, and I've got this, berry thing, the danger berries over here now. So whenever I can just get close-ish to, in fact I might even go through and into the system. Oh my god. Okay. I guess me too, which is about why, in fact, you know, let me just, that. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so we did that. That's the next, one of the phases in, getting all of the animals. It's a thing in my to-do list. To get all 2 of each animal, which is going to be tricky in cases. I've got it here somewhere. 2 of each animal. I've got others to do still, so that's just the same as ever, but... Yep, that's what happened. So now it's the next day, which is 40. Day 38. 40. Named the boxes, yeah, because I mean, like, there's that, but then there's also, I don't know if it's that, or, I honestly don't know. So I didn't bother, it's just gonna be Mike, and it's fine. And that's what I did today, because I'm done doing it, so, done with that. Done with episode. Okay. And time is just over, so that worked out. Alright, well, I'll get out of here. You can like and subscribe and figure out how to spell Megan, and click the stupid bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye.